The Addams Family. Ba da 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 da. It's the Addams Family. Bo do 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 do. It's the Addams Family. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 ba da da da. Ba ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da da da. It's the Addams Family. Why do I keep singing this song? Yes, I curse the worst, curse the worst, curse the worst. It's the Addams Family. Cannot stand singing this. Let's see. Remix. 1 hour. What the hell? Addams Family Trap Remix. What the hell? Oh my god, what is this, bro? Alright. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh. Fuck it, I'll just play something random. I don't want the song to get any more stuck in my head. Chill step. Yeah. What's good? I can see, but I can't feel. What's up, Pink? Hold on. What is going on here? Oh, we're missing all the misc items. Hope your day goes well. Hope yours does too, my man. I think I just got the webcam in the wrong actual place here. There we go. I was like, wait, what happened to all my stuff? Yeah, I'm not even capping right now. It's been a pretty good week. I've decided to officially quit smoking, and I was gonna go through it last week, but I couldn't do it. But I got a whole week off, or a couple more days off, so by a couple of days I should be weaned off of the fucking nicotine for good. So yeah, I'm gonna feel a lot better pretty soon here. In terms of like mental and physical health, I'll probably feel a lot better basically. It's been a trip. Future Funk Mix, let's just listen to that. I hope I don't get copyrighted. Have I done a backflip? Not really. Do I ever play VR on stream? No, I haven't gotten a chance to, honestly. Same with PC, I haven't really gotten the chance to. I'd love to, but I don't think I got the actual equipment for it yet. So, I have to look more into that. Cause it's like, it's kind of complicated. Yeah. Okay. I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Alright, be there in a second, Dad. Alright, put on something. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Sorry about that. This is from Yu Yu Hakusho. It's called, Romance Theme Song Extended. It's, I can show you right here. Romantic Extended. What's up exactly, Anthony? I just thought I'd check in. Since I'm no longer living on Instagram anymore. But yeah, essentially, yes, I'm scratching my dick right now because it itches. Let me move this up here real quick. Hold on. That looks so weird. Hold on. Gosh darn it. Try doing this real quick. I'm also going to see if I can put the chat stuff up there as well. But yeah, I'm no longer going... I stated last week that I'd no longer be doing Instagram lives, and I was not shitting everybody when I said that. People, you know, don't believe me when I say, oh, I'm not gonna do Instagram lives. But yeah, I've quit because it's not worth it. Number one, it's very toxic, and Instagram, the platform itself, Instagram, is 100% toxic. Yeah, for real, for the better. To be honest, your Instagram lives are always toxic towards you. Seriously, like, I'm not even doing anything, you know? I'm just kind of, like, chilling, you know? I'm just kind of, like... Sorry, also, I'm scratching my dick right now because it itches. Let's just say that I have a rash. I wouldn't really call it a rash. My dick just itches really bad because... I know this is really weird to talk about, okay, but it's a manly thing. Let's just say that it's irritated right now, okay? It's all I'm going to say. I guess it's just, I just need to stop stroking my shit. That's all for a bit. Okay, enough about that though, okay? I just wanted to, if you see me touch my badingaling, it's because it's fucking itching, okay? And I'm not doing it out of curiosity. Yes, I shaved. I think that's pretty much why, too. But yes, I'm going to stop winking off for a bit, too. It's just one of those, you know, your dick feels like sandpaper. Okay, this is just, like, personal shit. I know I shouldn't be saying it on live, but you're probably wondering why I'm itching again. That's why. So, fucking sucks ass. It's been itching for a week now, but I haven't let my dingling heal. It's the weirdest thing to say right now. I haven't let it, like, kind of, like, heal up whatever's wrong with it, so I gotta let it heal now. But enough about that, okay? I'm so sorry for talking about it. It's just, I know you guys understand, obviously, but you're just probably curious. This is why I'm telling you why I'm scratching my shit. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get this misc up here. I have no idea why it doesn't want to show. I mean, I don't know why it's so hard to... Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think you just have to move these things real quick. I don't know why you have to move them. I have no idea why they have to go up here, but might as well. There you go. Looks a little better. But yeah, like Cody said, yeah, my Instagram lives are just really toxic. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm talking on this new microphone, which you're able to hear me so much more better, so much more crisp. I've got live podcast mode, ASMR mode. This mode is for when you want me to do ASMR. So you got ASMR mode. I'm about to start lifting. Any suggestions? Oh, I forgot to tell you that. Well, have a good session. Basically, yeah, really it does. It was $120, but it's got like a gain mixture, of volume for when you have headphones in, and then you have like set 3 modes. But you just do some lifts, just lift some shit. Or watch some funny ass videos. Best fails of the year. Oh, I love this guy. What the hell? Why is his eyes like that? What the hell? Why? Oh, that would be scary.
Run.
That's not really funny. These are TikTok videos? Are you kidding me? Okay, no more TikToks. No. Yeah, TikTok is gay. I'm sorry, no offense to TikTok. I am just not a big fan of TikTok, because TikTok's just a bunch of little kid bullshit. Let me see here. There's a funny video I think you guys will really like. This is a really funny video. I think you guys about to hit the, yeah, but just work out, get some gains going. What's up, Champagne Poppy 02? Welcome to stream. There's a funny video where with the guy in the thumbnail. I guess gotta put black guy in here. There we go. Well, there's one. I just want to see the actual clip. Oh, there's fucking Christian. Alright, anyways, this video right here. Hold on.
If I see that nigga, that nigga, my eyes motherfucker pop out. That nigga chick crazy. It's your house, nigga. What you mean, who that is? Man, you got niggas coming here tripping, man. This some bullshit. Giggity.
His eyes were so big. I wonder if that's like an effect or if it's actually real that his eyes can do that. That's insane. Oh my god. Let's watch some more scary videos here. What's that channel called? Bizarre. I think it's called Bizarre. Yeah, Bizarre Bub. These are actual like these videos actually freak me the fuck out, and I'm not even capping. Like, these videos make me like shiver to my core. Like, I've never been scared of something like this in my life. Oh, this would be an interesting one. I think you guys really enjoy this one.
Old gaming consoles fascinate me, and although they're not as high-tech as today's consoles, gaming consoles from the past have some qualities that make them just as good as the latest systems. However, one very distinctive quality that old consoles have are their so-called Easter eggs and error messages. Coming across these as a kid really spooked me, and the reason for this was not because of the visuals on the screen, but the sounds that came with the message. These eerie sounds definitely seemed out of place for a console that was meant to entertain, and it surely scared a lot of young gamers. That said, here are 5 gaming console sounds that spooked us as kids. Sega CD warning. Now this first sound doesn't come from a console, but rather a game disc with a warning. And the sound that plays in this message is just as creepy as the following sounds on this list, which is why I felt this needed to be here. This message would play after inserting a Sega CD disc into a CD player instead of the Sega CD console. In other words, if you were to place a Sega CD disc into a regular CD player, you would get this message. Here, listen.
Warning. Hold on, let me turn this.
This disc is for use with a Sega CD system only. This disc contains CD-ROM data and is not for audio use. Please press stop on your disc player now.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. That sounds like hell, bro.
This disc contains CD-ROM data that may damage your audio system.
This literally sounds like hell, and I'm not even capping.
Please stop playing this disc immediately.
I can't imagine. I legitimately can't imagine walking in a I can't imagine as a kid actually putting it in a CD drive and hearing that. I would be fucking terrified.
According to others who've tried this, leaving a Sega CD disc in the CD player would damage the speakers due to the loud, high-pitched guitar riffs that played.
Jeez.
Now, I don't understand why Sega inserted those sounds when the woman who spoke sufficed. Warning us with words instead of with nightmare-inducing sounds would have been enough to make us eject the CD, and it would also have saved us from hearing those eerie sounds. Fearful harmony. Unlike the sound I just talked about, this next one comes from a console, the PS1. The PS1 startup screen has always given me chills. Hearing that sound after turning on the PS1 wasn't scary, just pretty cool to hear. However, there is a sound on the PS1 that frightens me to this day, and it can be heard if you inserted a disc that the PS1 cannot read, such as a pirated game or a damaged disc.
Oh boy.
Upon inserting an unreadable disc, the PS1 would start up as usual, but after a few seconds, you would then hear a loud and startling sound and arrive at a screen similar to the startup screen. Then after waiting for a few seconds, a sound known as Fearful Harmony would begin to play. Here's the sound.
Oh god. That sounds like something that, dude, I don't know why it reminds me of the, what was it, the, you guys have seen the, you guys have basically, have you guys seen the, what's the movie called, The Ring? Those, that kind of, I don't know why it reminds me of The Ring, like, I feel like something's gonna actually pop out my actual screen, which is legitimately insane. Alright. Holy shit. That's just pure terrifying, bro.
Now what makes this frightening is the slow increase of the sound as you wait. It's almost as if PlayStation inserted this just to creep us out enough to never buy pirated games. This error message surely spooked me, but it isn't the only one from PlayStation. As you'll see next, there's more sounds from PlayStation consoles that scared kids.
We're gonna talk about the red screen of death.
Personified fear. Just like the previous sound, this next one can be heard on the PS1.
Oh, okay.
Personified fear, the name of the sound, can occur if you inserted an unreadable disc or if the BIOS of the PS1 is corrupted. Now, unlike Fearful Harmony, Personified Fear stops playing after a few seconds. However, that's just enough time to make you feel uneasy. Here, Have a listen.
Oh no.
The sudden swoosh of the sound and its harshness was just enough to give me goosebumps, but what makes this scarier is the silence that follows. On top of that, you also arrive at a black screen. The darkness coupled with the silence can put you on edge, expecting a jump scare. Thankfully, there was none of that.
Hell no. Alright, number 2.
The PS2's red screen of
Yeah,
death.
okay. This screen scared the living shit out of me when I was growing up. Like, I had some scratched up games, right? And when the PS2 wouldn't read and it booted up to this screen, man, I was so terrified to a certain degree where I actually hid under my bunk bed. I'm not even capping. I legitimately said, no, no, no. I went under my bunk bed and I hid. And then my mom and dad walked in one point and said, "What are you doing?" And they saw the TV screen and they just turned up my PS2. It was the weirdest second. But yeah, this screen used to scare me. Nowadays, it doesn't scare me as much as it used to because I'm used to seeing it so much. Yeah, just give this a listen.
By now, you're probably surprised that most of these sounds come from PlayStation consoles, but I promise you that the last sound on this list will not be coming from a PlayStation, and I also promise you that it's creepier than the ones I've already said. Now, this error message, known as the red screen of death, appears on the PS2, and just like all of PlayStation's error messages, the red screen of death comes with an unnerving sound. Listen.
Oh god. Like, nowadays it doesn't scare me as much, but I have no idea why it scared me when I was a kid. It was like this a fearful feeling.
You can get this message by inserting an unreadable disc, such as an Xbox or PC game. Seeing the screen turn red as dark ambient music played is probably what made this creepy. Now, before I move on to the next sound on this list, I just want to add that PlayStation has made other creepy things like their commercials, and because of that, it makes me wonder if PlayStation deliberately made these error messages frightening. Who knows?
Why?
Xbox. If you've ever owned the first Xbox, then you've most likely heard one of its creepy sounds. Unlike the other consoles on this list, Xbox has a few hidden sounds, all of which are downright creepy. Now, most of these sounds play in the background as you wait on the console's dashboard, but there are some sounds that are well hidden within the system. These deeply hidden sounds were discovered after someone had extracted the audio files from the Xbox's hard drive. And to no surprise, these sounds are quite unsettling. Here's some of the sounds that were found.
Oh, hell no.
According to Microsoft, these sounds are actually public domain audio from NASA transmissions from the Apollo days that they tweaked. In other words, these were NASA transmissions that were modified in such a way that they came out sounding creepy. And the reason for adding these sounds, according to Microsoft, was so that the console would seem like it was made of technology from another world. Their intention to make the Xbox unlike any other console by adding those sounds was a success, but hearing those sounds as a kid didn't make us think Xbox was a superior console. It just left us feeling uneasy. Thanks for watching. If there's any creepy sounds from consoles I left out, let me know.
Did you guys, missed you too, Busy Boy. Yeah, I'll be streaming a lot more, in the coming days. My uncle and aunt are coming over in a little bit. Did you guys see that? Look at that. Go back to... A judge, I tried Snyder's model. Not a real guy. Not according. What? Sky Eye. KKDU, a judge, I tried Snyder's model. What the hell is Snyder's model? Maybe it did say it was from NASA. Robert S. Snyder? PDF file. What is this? Continuous flow electrophoresis system experience on shuttle flights. Robert S. Snyder. Interesting. Abstract in 1978, McDonnell Douglas Astronauts Company. Steer space instruments. Introduction in a series of electrophoresis experiments on Apollo 1 and Space Shuttle have been carried out in space to show the disturbance and student of buoyancy, induced thermal convection, and sample sedimentation. During the separation process and legible in reduced gravity, the experiments to date have been small-scale demonstrations of specific principles that have increased knowledge of electrokinetic and fluid dynamic phenomena and have supported our long-range electrophoresis goals. Simultaneously, the limitations of ground-based electrophoretic separators have been documented. A new concept has been proposed for future experiments. Several laboratory instruments have been constructed utilizing past developments and design of an operation of continuous flow of electrophoretic separators by Strickler. 7. And Hanig. 8. Combined with innovative developments in the field of fluid analysis by Saville and Ostrach. Building on these developments, the McDonnell Douglas Astronautics Company, MDSC, designed a continuous flow of electrophoresis systems that evolved from the detailed survey of the requirements for fractionation of biological materials. In 1978, instruments. Okay. Interesting. So this is kind of like a plan or something for the ship. This is like how they build, I guess. This is like part of a rocket ship, like a design. This is like the electrical engine that probably runs part of the ship. Here's a little chart. Can't really see it from this side. If I tilt my head, it shows a fraction of a field, like a primary fraction for a zero field. So it looks like this is like the amount of electricity being convolted, and as you can see, it's pretty high up there near 3,000, pretty much close to 3,000 to 2,500 electric volts. This is primary fraction for zero field, so I'm assuming this is the you guys might have to tilt your head, but I'm assuming this is the amount of electric that that they have at the moment, like the amount of voltage they carry. And over here is the HBA, which is going up pretty high, and the PCP. I have no idea what these are in particular, but I know this right here is definitely like the either the goal or the point that they're trying to do. So basically an electric they're trying to convert electric somehow. There's conductivity, so yes, holy cow. This chart is very diverse. Red, white, blue, 3 times conductivity. I know this is boring to you guys, but this is kind of funny how I happened to stumble across the actual person's name in the video, but I'll quit there. That was weird though. I actually found out like something through the captions. Okay. Now we're gonna actually watch a scary video. Sorry, I was too busy looking at that NASA chart. I was studying it, analyzing it. Okay, let's do this one. Oh no, hell no. I'm not doing this one actually. We'll skip that one. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just do it.
Here are 8 phone numbers you shouldn't call unless you're brave enough to do so. Most of these are pretty chilling, and I wouldn't suggest you dial some of these numbers if you're superstitious. That said, let's begin.
No superstition.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at the
Writings on the wall.
1216-333-1810. This number wasn't known until someone found a USB in a bathroom at a Nine Inch Nails concert which contained an MP3 file named 2432. When played, the sound of chirping crickets can be heard. This was strange at first, but it was even more strange when the audio was ran through a spectrograph which revealed a mysterious number. This number turned out to be a phone number, and when dialing these digits, a recorded conversation between a mother and her daughter can be heard. However,
God.
this conversation isn't just a conversation. Instead, it's a chilling wiretapped conversation involving a daughter who speaks with her mother about a terrifying situation she's currently in. Here's some of the audio that can be heard when calling this number.
Oh God.
Hello? Robbie! Robbie! Robbie, are you there? Oh my God, I'm at the club. Get me out of here. I'm gonna die. Oh my God, you're gonna die. Go! What's going on? They killed Joyce. I locked myself in the stock room. But now I can't get out and everybody's got it. What's going on?
Now, many people claim that this was used to promote Nine Inch Nails' album at the time since this was found at their concert, implying that the recording is fake. Yet many still believe that this is a genuine wiretapped conversation between a mother and her daughter. Whether it's fake or not, this is still scary to hear.
Oh, that's gotta be fake. I hope so.
090-4444-4444. Now, if you don't live in Japan, then you won't be able to call this number. However, you can if you use Japan's country code, which is the number 81. People have claimed this phone number to be really haunted as it belongs to a haunted being known as Sadaku. Those who've called this number claim to have heard blood-curdling sounds and other hair-raising noises made by this being. Although hanging up would stop those noises, it wouldn't stop the curse that Sadaku has casted on you when dialing this number. It is said that just dialing these digits can curse you, and legend has it that those who've been cursed died within a week of calling.
Oh.
Yet some say that this number was made to promote the Ring movies in Japan, which has a character named Sadaku. This may be a possible reason for the existence of this number. However, that's just a possibility. (630-296-7536). This number belongs to an organization called Boothworld, which, in the company's words, specializes in remodeling people's lives. People who've called this number claim to have heard different things. In one instance, someone who dialed this number heard a recording of a woman telling the caller that his phone number has been logged and traced and will be speaking with a representative shortly to schedule a remodeling appointment. Nothing happened afterwards, so he hung up. Later in the day, the same caller received a phone call from a private number. He decided to let this call go to his voicemail since he doesn't answer to unknown callers. He then checks the voicemail that was left, and what he heard was quite eerie. The voicemail was a recording of a woman with a very chilling voice, telling him that his information has been recorded and that Boothworld would like him to call back this number so that he could schedule his remodeling appointment with a representative. In another case, someone who dialed this number made a remodeling appointment for his girlfriend. He later received a phone call from Boothworld, but instead of hearing what the previous caller heard, he heard what sounded like his girlfriend screaming in pain. The scream stopped after a few seconds, and he was then greeted by a man who told him the remodeling had been carried out. Of course, this story sounds fake, but the number does exist. It's unclear what Boothworld means by remodeling, but it could be another word for torture or death. (0888-888-888). It is said this phone number is cursed since the people who've owned it have died. The first person who had this number died of cancer at age 48, the second was gunned down, and the third and fourth person were also shot. As of now, this phone number is no longer used or given out by phone companies, but you can still dial this number and hear a recorded message saying that the phone number is outside of network coverage. This is the least creepiest phone number to dial, but if you're superstitious and you're afraid of getting cursed, then it's best if you don't call this number.
Oh god.
One 000000000. Similar to Sadako's phone number, this one is said to curse you. However, it only does so if you don't do what the voice on the line tells you to do, which is to make 15 or more people dial this number. If you decide not to do this, which is to start a chainmail, it is said that you will die. Obviously, calling this number is impossible since it has too many digits. However, stories about this have circulated in some Asian countries stating that this number does exist because some people received a missed call from this number. Of course, you can always dial the number yourself to see if it works. Now, there is another phone number just like this one, but without the one at the beginning, and it's believed that this number is used by the dead to call their loved ones who are still living. A lady once received a call from this number after attending her cousin's burial and stated that she only heard static. But after doing research, she found out that this number was used by those who've departed and concluded that it must have been her dead cousin who called. (1) 207-404-2604. To promote the horror movie Carrie, a phone number was displayed at the end of a trailer for this film. It displayed the words "Call Carrie" above the phone number, which tempted viewers to do so. Although most adults who called this number weren't spooked by what they heard on the phone, it definitely frightened most kids. After calling this number, you would receive 3 calls back from a different number. The first call has the main character of the film Carrie screaming, the second call is creepy singing, and the third and final call is eerie whispering. Needless to say, all 3 calls are creepy, and there is no doubt that it hyped up the film.
Oh god.
999-999999. After missing a call from this number, a woman asked in a blog if anyone knew anything about it. She then finds out that others have also received calls from this mysterious number. Upon hearing this, she decided to call the number to find out who's behind it, but she didn't get much info after calling. All she heard was a recorded message saying that the call could not be completed as dialed. Later, she learns that the number comes from a Thai film that is similar to the plot of The Ring. Anyone who answers or calls this number dies afterwards. As of today, the woman on this blog hasn't posted any updates. Red numbers. On May 2nd, 2007, a very chilling email was circulating in Pakistan. In it, it warned people to not pick up calls from these numbers, stating that these numbers appear red on the phone screen when being called, and that picking up these numbers can transmit a high-frequency signal that can cause brain hemorrhage and death. After receiving this email, many people started freaking out, fearing that they'll receive a call from one of these numbers. The government of Pakistan eventually stepped in by sending a letter to stop the mass hysteria by stating that the email was just a hoax. This of course made sense since no one had evidence to prove that they or someone else had received a call from these numbers. Yet while everything was settling down in Pakistan, warnings about the red numbers began to appear in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Such warnings have caused many to believe that the red numbers do exist. No one knows for sure, but if they do, it's best to not pick up these calls. Thanks for watching. If you've received any strange phone calls or text messages before,
Hell no. No more. No, I'm not working today. My day's been good, Woogie. I've decided to officially lean off smoking, so my body's trying to get used to it now. Actually, that looks really nice. There really is a hard battle. Yeah, me too. I hope it lasts a long time too. What genre of music is this? Vaporwave. Check out Japanese fusion. I think you'd like it. I don't know what that is, but I'll look it up. What's up, Lil Damido? Yeah, it really did help improve my attention span. Like, I could focus every time I would use it. Oh, so it's a sushi, Asami Bistro Sushi Bar and Grill. Nice. I'll definitely have to drive there sometime. I mean, that's a benefit of smoking. That's the only reason I liked it is because it helped me focus. It kept me less stressed and kept me in a better mood altogether. But it's just not good for me, which is why I decided to quit. And I want to be. I mean, as much as I usually say life don't matter, and you only live once. I want to live a while, you know. I want to live long. So, did I quit G Fuel? Hell no, I'm not quitting G Fuel. You know me, it's do I watch Boruto? Not as recently. I got a song we can play. I'm not a big fan of Naruto. I mean, I like Naruto in terms of like the anime itself and the story, but I don't like the newer Narutos, basically. I like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, but I haven't finished all of them because there's so many episodes, but I've just figured that I watched Boruto and I was very disappointed in what I saw. There we go. Turn some Sonic Adventure.
This is Knuckles, and I'm back. I've been away for a while, but I'm back to kick some butt in Wild Canyon. I shall find all the lost.
Would I try weed if it was legal?
I'm gonna get those fools.
Yeah.
My emeralds, they play
If it was legal here, hell yeah.
like I don't know. That's what I'm representing. Never seen a Mike Hall.
But, I'm just gonna stick to not smoking anymore in general. It's just not good for you. Yeah, I'd say that weed can be addicting, same with any drug. Like, maybe not like physically, but mentally. Like, yeah, I'm like that with porn all the time, you know. I fucking, just last night I played like, what? Played like too many hentai games last night. I have like, they're not necessarily like 100% hentai games, but they're more like Candy Crush type games. And I had played countless of hours being addicting to Candy Crush Simulation has boobies. So I can kind of understand whether it's drugs or pornography or whatever, it can be mentally addicting, which is why it's always best to take a break every now and then. Like, it's not bad if you play it every now and then. Like, especially me, like, I'll take a day and play you know, porn games, and I'll take a day and actually play a game, you know. It depends on, like, what I actually physically or mentally want to play. But anything can really be addicting in terms of your mind, because you build a lot of dopamine into it, you know. It's kind of crazy to think that we live in such a dangerous world to our psyches, like psychologically. Oh, here's the tooth. So yeah, I mean, like, I kind of hate how people say weed's not addicting, even though it really is in some sort of degree, mentally and psychologically. So, what's up, Wiggle Puppy? Like, yes, it doesn't, like, make your body addicted. It keeps your mind dependent on it. You'll just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Oh, I like some weed, you know. Like, I have nothing against weed, obviously. Like, I'd love to smoke some at some point, but it's just, you know what it is, like, it just kinda, I don't know. Like, when I was smoking the Juul, bro, people would call me out for smoking my Juul all the time, and like, say, oh, you shouldn't be smoking that, you shouldn't be doing that, you should stop. Like, I don't ever be judgmental to other people and what they're doing, you know. I don't target people because I feel like it's my job to get in their business. You know, that if you're smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol, or if you're doing something that doesn't seem right, I'm not gonna judge you for it. You know, you shouldn't judge me for that. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh yeah, have a good one, Code. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not the fact that you're trying to look at people who are trying to look out for me, perhaps. It's the fact that they didn't respect me, didn't respect my decision. Because if I was witnessing them do the same thing, I would respect that. I wouldn't say, oh, put that down, drop that, blah blah blah. I wouldn't be so aggressive with it. I would just like say, okay, that's your decision, I respect that. I'm not gonna call you out. I'm not gonna make you, you know, feel ashamed for doing that, even though you probably should be ashamed for doing that or doing whatever. I mean, that's your decision. It's who you are. It's not hurting anybody. You're not doing anything to anybody. You know, you're hurting yourself, but not anybody else. It's not affecting the people around you. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, people need to respect other people and what they do. If it's not hurting anybody physically or emotionally, you're fine. You know, it's not like if you smoke if you Juul, or you smoke weed, or you do something you enjoy, it's not gonna blow up the world. You know, we're not all gonna die like in 5 seconds. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I used to get pretty irritable and bored easy when I stopped smoking for a bit. Yeah, I get you. That's why you gotta be distracted and like find other things to do, you know? That's why I kind of, I play games and stuff like that, or I stream, or I make content, because it helps me get my mind off of that stuff. Or I'll listen to music, or I'll go outside, take walks, ride a bike, you know, do stuff productive. Because when you're just sitting around all day and doing nothing, you get kind of bored, and but you got to go find things to do, or make things to do for yourself. That way you're like not in the mindset of, oh, I want to smoke. You gotta distract your mind from it. What else? You said you get insomnia or night sweats when you're wet. Yeah, what do you get? I don't really, I used to get insomnia, but now I'm just kind of vibing my own shit now, because my sleep schedule's back to normal. Yeah, taking long walks with music or a podcast up to you. That's good, bro. Yeah, just as long as you're healthy, whatever. You know. I think I'm gonna dip though. For today. I'll answer a couple more questions before I go, obviously. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on, by the way. Like I said to anybody in here, is that I'll be living on here from now on. A lot of my toxic Instagram followers don't believe me and think I'm gonna live again on Instagram, which they pretty much got it 100% twisted and wrong, like always. I am actually living on here now, and that's their fault. It's kind of their fault to begin with, because they could have kept me around, but at least here I got you guys, and we got moderators, and it's always fun, so we're gonna be living just on Twitch from now on, due to the fact of all the toxicness that I just can't deal with that. And recently on my Instagram, I've just been getting a lot more toxic comments. Ever since I got my new microphone, my keyboard, and my setup here, I get comments like, "Oh, you should get a new keyboard. You need a new mouse. Blah blah. You need a new everything." Like, this is brand new. I just got it. Like, you can't say that this is bad. Look at this shit, man. I got a lit up keyboard. Here. Check this out. This is the microphone I got, bro. You telling me that I need a new microphone? This is $100 microphone. And then they're telling me I need a new fucking keyboard when this is a brand new keyboard. And check this out. I can legitimately change the colors just with a knob. And I can change the brightness. I can make them dark or I can make them bright. I don't think the camera quality is worse at all. I think it's just the lighting in the room right now. I mean, this is pretty much, this is 720p for a camera. It's not 1080p, it's probably why. The other camera I had was 1080p. And I just needed I needed a new webcam, so this is pretty much the only thing I could use. Plus it fits perfectly on my little monitor. Like, it may not be, perfect in terms of, like, quality right now, but I don't want to spend another cent on a webcam as of now. Until I have the money to do so. I might just get one of those 4K webcams and apply it into here. But as of now, I don't really mind, using this, because it does the trick. It does what I needed to do, and it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we can kind of test the other two webcams if you want. I believe I still have that other one somewhere. Quality-wise, I mean, this is a pretty decent webcam. Well, we could test it some other time, though, because I'm not in the mood to get it out. I mean, yeah, the Razer cam is pretty decent. You should do a vlog series on YouTube. Yeah, I really want to. I just need to get myself a camera. I do not want to use my phone anymore. I legitimately hate using my phone. So, well, I'm gonna wait on that in particular for a little bit. Just due to that fact. I mean, I used to have a camera and roll with it, and it would be great. So wasn't worth $100. This webcam, I'd say it was worth 100. Quality's not that bad. I think it needs to be 60 in my opinion, though. I mean, the quality is kind of okay, but it's not bad. But yeah, I mean, 60 would have been a little better. You know, I wouldn't mind paying that. No, this is not a Logitech. This is a Razer webcam. It's made by Razer in particular. Now, if it was nighttime, you guys would be able to see me a little better, which is why I really want to try to get a what is it? The lighting just needs to be adjusted a little bit. That's all. Razer's not a ripoff at all. I love their. This is a Razer mouse, and then this a Razer webcam, of course. But I mean, and I got a Razer headset too. I mean, Razer's not a ripoff in my opinion. Like I said before, the quality of this camera is 720p. It's not 1080. Any plans tonight? Not really, man. I'm just bowling, chilling. I like the Razer brand. They're pretty decent. Steel Series is fire. I'll have to check them out sometime.
This is your boy Knuckles, and this is Aquatic Mind. I'm on Let's take a dive in Aquatic Mind. Once was a cold pit, but now it's a water ride. Makes you wanna sit back, enjoy the life, and do things you like doing, get to shine. It's your bees fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. I stay knuckled up, I'm in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna cut me off, avoiding my luck.
Let me see if it's really laggy or blurry. Let me see what this looks like on my streams. I can legitimately check this out right now while I'm here. Let me turn this off real quick. Maybe it's just your internet connection. I could be wrong though. Quality. Oh, so I can't go back till it's uploaded. Hold on, let me do this. Maybe it's just your internet connection. I could be wrong though. See how it looks like here. Oh, so I can't go back till it's uploaded. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, I guess you could say it's a little blurry. Maybe it's just your internet connection. I could be wrong though. Like, I guess I could see it. Motion blur is pretty bad. Let me see if I can adjust it here. And maybe it's also just Twitch. I have no idea. Like, this whole stream is in 720p. And I want to increase the quality. I don't know how to do that, but next stream I will do. The quality is going to be 1080. Regardless, I'm going to make it 1080p.
I have no idea what this is for.
It's for Discord.
What do you call it again?
So it's just imagine a
I'm feeling kinda stuck. I'm in narrow hallways, running like it's a ball game. Hand tracks be tracking me to different doorways. In a maze, and I don't know what to Guaranteed though, I'ma find the emeralds. Don't call me Knuckles for nothing, I get loose. Sure beats fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me Knuckles, give me a box. always running like it's a ball game. Hand tracks be tracking me to different doorways. In a maze, and I don't know what to do. Guaranteed though, I'ma find the emeralds. Don't call me Knuckles for nothing, I can't lose. Sure bees fighting with them foes all the time, but I gotta do it, they always stay out of line. Sometimes I wanna just chill and land, but I'm the protector of the emeralds and gems. Stay knuckled up in a deep cut. I'm seeing skulls that burn, they tryna throw me off. Avoiding my luck, I'm feeling kinda stuck. Don't call me Knuckles, give me the box.
I quit martial arts recently. I'm not gonna get into why I quit. I just quit. I have a lot more stuff going on, and I want to find a new hobby, basically. So, it's nothing personal. I mean, I really enjoyed martial arts. It really taught me a lot about self-discipline. It taught me how to defend myself in case something happens. And I met a lot of cool people. But I'm going to find a new hobby because martial arts just, it's like too much for me. I can't really explain it. It's just too much for me to handle. And I would rather focus on money right now and making money and getting, yeah, I just want to focus on money basically right now. I don't care for any other thing. Like, in terms, I'd rather just work to death and focus on getting bank because working on cars, yeah, maybe. I mean, I love kind of building. Ever since I was little, I loved building stuff. Maybe like building like wood fences or something, or like being a builder. I don't exactly know what I want to be, honestly. I can figure it out at some point. But yeah, I mean, if there's one thing martial arts did is it taught me that here's the things that martial arts taught me in particular. I think that everybody should know. Number one, never judge a book by its cover. Basically saying don't judge other people because chances are you underestimate them 100%. Number two, do not. I don't know what the fuck that was. Number two, respect other people. Be humble, especially be humble. That's a very important thing to do. Is to humble because your ego is like the strongest thing. There we go. Sorry. So yeah, basically, number two is be humble. The first thing I learned from martial arts is don't be judgmental of other people because when you underestimate other people in particular, it can cause a lot of issues in terms of your deception on things, because delusionment is a thing. You know, you can think that you're the biggest thing in the world, and you look at someone else and think, that person's puny, or that person's got a problem. Well, don't be, when you're judgmental of other people, eventually that ego is going to be wiped off to the curb. Your interpretation of things that you can't see, you can't define with your own words. Basically saying you can't physically know it until you get to know it. So you thinking you can kick somebody's butt, or you thinking that you're the biggest person in the world. Oh, you're gonna get this next pay or whatever. Just that's the first thing I learned is don't be judgmental of other people, regardless of what they do, what they say, what they are, what they look like, because chances are they could be a whole different person, or somebody you like, or could be somebody dangerous. Like just don't be judgmental. Number one rule. Number two, be humble and humble yourself. You know, in life, especially, we can be proud of our achievements and be proud of who we are. We can boast about it as much as possible because that's, we're humans. We want to be happy and show other people, um, but being humble is one thing that I learned over my 1 year journey. Um, because when you're humble, uh, you know, you learn you kind of can vibe with other people. You see, humbleness isn't just knowing right from wrong and doing the right thing. Being humble also comes from within, and you don't need to tell everybody your business. You don't need to say, oh, you don't need to always go out there and say, oh, I did this today, oh, I did that, oh, I'm doing this, or you don't have to let everybody know your achievements. Some things are just meant to be kept uh, within. Some things that you accomplish, or some things, it's just unnecessary because nobody really cares. And when you're humble and you respect yourself and not just other people, and you have boundaries, you're able to live your life in peace and serenity. So that's kind of where being humble comes from. Is it's not just like, respecting other people and being not being loud, but not being the center of attention, basically, in some sort of degree. And just kind of like realizing that you're in the moment, and you're just doing something. And number three, there's actually five things I've learned. Number three, I learned from martial arts is peace is and love is the best way to live your life. Um, Whenever you're angry or upset, it can cause a lot of problems, and your anger is your biggest weakness in your life is your ego and your anger. So when you release your anger out into the world and out into the public where everybody can see it, it's pretty much game over. Um, so you want to be able to control and harness your anger, because your anger is like it's your yes, the only reason to use the only way, the thing that you want to know is using your anger can be good though, but only when you're trying to defend yourself or other people that you love. There's a difference between using your anger for good and using your anger for bad. And in most instances, to control your anger and your aggressiveness, you need to use your mind and observe and be self-aware, which comes to step number five. Number four is self-awareness. When you're self-aware of a lot of things around you, um, you're able to change your life and dictate it however you want. You're not just going by the gun. You're self-aware, so you can work on the things that you're weak on. You can work on the things that you're strong about, which is why I've changed into this more mature kind of person, is because I realized what I needed to work on. Self-awareness I've been learning for a year now with the Zutang, and it's really helped me become the man I am today. And lastly, step 5 is to be kind. This is the last thing I learned from martial arts, is kindness can come a long way. I mean, yes, you can be who you want to be in this life, but the best thing to do is be kind to other people and show them love, because there's a lot of things in life that, especially with the way the world is right now, I'm not surprised. A lot of people need love and kindness, and there's a lot of lackluster kindness in our world that's lacking. But when you're kind, you'll receive kindness back. So, but yeah, I quit because I realized I need to focus on other things, and I enjoyed it, but it's just not working out for me, and I was really hyped about it. It was when I started, it was fun, and I enjoyed every single second. I was like, yes, this is a cool class. Um, but I'm just gonna be going to the gym now and working outside and doing calisthenics, since I kind of know the secret to being ripped now, so I know the secret to, it's not really much of a secret, it's just I figured out a way for my body and my body type to get a little bigger over time. And I got this way that I'm going to do things. I'm going to, even though I quit martial arts, I'm going to apply my martial arts regimen into my working out, and that plus the gym. I've also learned that doing 100 to 125 to almost 200 push-ups is a very good it's a very good bargain for your arms. Your arms will fucking thank you. Your arms will feel sore, but your arms will thank you later. You do more than 15 to 20 push-ups a day, or at least you do so much push-ups to your arms give out. You're set. You know, you do as many as you can. It's basically like working out with dumbbells and barbells, except you're using calisthenics, and that shit is it. For 3 days straight, my arms were sore just after doing 100 push-ups, and my arms already feel a little bigger. So one thing is you can use dumbbells and barbells, but another thing I recommend is calisthenics too. But I just mix a lot of things into my workout routine. So yeah, other than that, yeah, there's a little trick or two. The more push-ups you do, the bigger your arms are gonna get. So, but just don't overdo yourself too. But that's another thing, is don't overdo it, because if your arms are sore to the point where you can't move them, you'll basically want to try to prevent that. And the easiest way to do that is take a day or two off and kind of relax and let the arms heal. My arms are already feeling a lot better nutritionally. Let me look at these arms. You know, they're getting bigger each and every day. You know, feel a lot more calm, I guess you'd say. But yeah, guys. So I don't know if anybody heard, but yes, I'm ending. I have ended my Instagram streaming due to I've already said this so many times. I'm gonna say it at the end of the video. Due to toxic. Can't say the word right. Toxicity? No. Toxicness. Let's just say due to toxic. Due to the toxic lash I get on my lives, everybody there is like just trolling and being rude and disrespectful, and I'm just not going to do it. So you guys will be able to see me more on here as I live. And it's gonna be fun. Kind of sucks that I have to end Instagram Lives officially, because I genuinely enjoyed that. Like, I enjoyed going on Instagram, and I enjoyed it, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth all the trouble, you know, especially in nowadays. Like, I can say so many things about it and be content with it. You know, I can say so many things about it, but it's just, I've been putting up with it for 5 or 6 years straight, and I'm not going to do that again, because it just takes so much out of my energy, and it makes me negative, and I don't want that, you know. I don't want to vote. Like many people say, don't let the hate get to you, but it's not really getting to me if I'm still doing what I love. You know, it's just, I'll post whatever I want, I'll do whatever I want. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, basically that's that. So yeah, expect more Twitch streams, and I'll be doing more. I'm also uploading on YouTube, doing Let's Plays. I'm trying to work on an Oculus Quest 2 VR virtual reality review. I haven't quite done it yet because I've been so busy with everything. So I might upload that. You guys want more vlog videos? I can try to squeeze some in, maybe, pretty soon here. The vlog videos are cool and all, but, I mean, it's just like, I don't know, I mean, there's nothing really interesting going on in my life, which is why I don't like vlogging as much. I don't want to vlog my whole life, because, it's just not worth it. Like, I get that people enjoy that type of stuff, but there's not much going on in terms of work and just living with my parents right now and stuff. Like, I don't know what I would do on a vlog video. You know, where would I go? What would I do? Essentially, I mean, if there's not any other routines that I got going on, it's just not kind of worth it to make a vlog video. Like, also, I don't know. I just don't feel like sharing all my whole life anymore. Like, I don't feel like even though vlog videos can be fun and stuff, I mean, you're basically just kind of sharing your life and with everybody. You're kind of letting everybody in. Nah, I'm good, man. I'm probably gonna spend some time to myself after this. But no, like, you know, I don't want to, like, share much of my life. You know, even though I tell you guys a lot of things, some things I just don't want to share. And some things, you know, it's just up to me in particular, you know. But I don't want to be, you know, a Christian, you know, or a fucking, I don't want to be one of those people who, you know, just vlog all the time. I mean, it's cool and all, but I'd prefer just making other content, and I hope some of you can understand it. I mean, it doesn't mean I won't make any vlogs. I'll still have some occasionally, but it's not every video is going to do a vlog. I mean, I spent 47.50. I spent like a couple hours making that day in the life vlog. Like, I spent a good, decent amount of chunk and ass time recording that, and then I spent 6 hours editing it, and then I spent another 7 hours, or another hour or two waiting for it to upload. I mean, I worked pretty hard on that vlog video for you guys, and I mean, yes, I mean, it kind of makes you want to have more, obviously, but it's just kind of like, dude, I don't want every video to be a vlog, you know, so. But yeah, I mean, I'll still have some. It's just not gonna be an everyday routine. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to share my life as much anymore. I mean, yes, it's always fun to talk about things going on in particular, like small things, but some things are just better left off the internet, you know. That's one thing I kind of regret growing up is, the one thing I regret so much when starting social media is, like, telling everybody everything that went on with my life, and, I really wish I never did that. Like, I genuinely wish I never did that, because that was, like, the biggest mistake I could have ever made. I mean, it's not that big of a deal and all, but it just kind of like, you know, mistakes happen, you know, and I kind of wish I could have, you know, knew the difference. I mean, people kept telling me, don't share your stuff online, and I didn't listen to people I didn't listen to my teachers or parents, which is really weird to say. But it's whatever. I guess everything happens for a reason. Dark Souls 1 and 2, or 2 when, I haven't played Dark Souls in a bit, actually, believe it or not. It's been a fat minute since I played, but it's probably going to be even longer, considering I'm going to be, which brings me to my next conversation before I go. No More Heroes 3, I am getting the new No More Heroes game. And I plan on beating No More Heroes 1 and 2 this upcoming week. So then when I buy it, it's actually, believe it or not, coming out in 7 days. So it'll come out the 27th of August, which is a Friday. And that's the same day I get my next paycheck. So since it's coming out on Friday, we'll be streaming that most likely a lot. I was also considering streaming, you know, just a lot of different other classic games. Maybe like more South Park. Maybe we could just stream all different types of games. I mean, I love playing Dark Souls and all, but I want a more immersive experience. You know, and yeah, we'll eventually beat Dark Souls. You know, it's not gonna be, you know, I believe in myself. I believe I can beat it. It's not even that hard of a game. You know, it is hard when you first play it, but once you figure out like the enemy patterns and the boss patterns, it's not even that hard. That is one mistake I gratefully wish I could have thought like that when I was younger playing Dark Souls, is that it's not even that hard. It's just you have to figure out the boss patterns, you have to get to know the game, you have to get to know the mechanics, you have to get to know everything in the game before you even play it. That way you're like, okay, now I can see how this works. Because in reality, everything is at least hard at some point, but then you figure it out. It's like I said, life is like playing a video game, so are video games. Essentially, you just keep doing it, and you keep getting better at something. I mean, that's kind of life in general, is you keep getting better at it, and then eventually you master it. And then, like, it's kind of like how it is with anything in life. You put your mind and soul and heart into it, and you put your time into it and your effort, and then, boom, you know, you're set. There's no take backs from it. You know, you just do it, and you keep doing it until one day it all clicks, and one day it all does a thing, and one day you are in the clear. And that's what's cool about, I think that's what's cool about video games, is like you keep trying and you succeed. It's the same thing in life. You keep trying, you succeed, which I find that really interesting. But yeah, we'll play Dark Souls eventually. I got other games I want to play eventually. We might beat all the Resident Evil games at some point. I mean, Halloween's coming up too. October is coming up, and I'm going to say this out of the most depths of my soul. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Is that since Halloween is coming up, in particular, I want to tell you guys that I'm still working on that short film. I was gonna have Brandon Swag in the actual, you know, movie, but everybody already knows what happened there. You know, he kind of just changed up. You know, he kind of just like decided, I'm gonna change up on Zach, and so yeah, he's not really, you know, he's not really the same guy that I once grew up with. He changed into a dick, and I don't even know why, you know? Which is my last kind of conversational point I want to bring up before I go. Is the Brandon Swag thing, which is why I'm gonna have some music playing so I can explain it. It's already almost 4 o'clock, so. Yeah, it would have been cool to have him in the movie and all. But no, so, one last thing I want to say is, yeah, me and Brandon Swag are, I don't know if anybody heard, but we're no longer friends, and we're no longer talking. Like, officially. Like, usually I would give the dude like so many chances, and I would forgive him and be kind and generous about everything. But after, like, you know, after this one last time I tried to be friends with him and patch things up, it was just heartbreaking, man. It was like, dude, I actually was trying to be his friend and trying to stay his friend. Like, I had no negative attention or negative intentions towards Brandon at all, okay? Like, my intentions were coincidentally pure, I wanted to actually try to patch things up with my buddy and be friends with him forever. Because I realized that the clout doesn't really matter. You know, I never really cared about clout or being popular. I just wanted, you know, throughout the whole kind of thing, I kind of cared at first, but then I started to wake up and realize what was really important. And for Brandon to change up on me and start giving a shit about clout and followers and people, and it disappoints me a lot. He even lied to me and said he was coming over here to Lake St. Louis to live here with his sister, and by the looks of it, it doesn't look like he's doing that. Like, it legitimately doesn't look like he's coming over here to stay here. He's just saying shit like he always does. So we kind of just broke apart the game. You know, I never thought it would actually, like, physically and mentally happen. But it looks like this time he's actually not putting up with me, which is surprising because he would always try to come back to me and say, "Oh, I want to try to be your friend, and I want to try to do this, and I want to try to do that." You know, he would consistently have this pattern to where, like, he would make me feel bad when it's really genuinely all his fault to begin with, you know. And then you have basically, you know, and then what really made me kind of change up on him is just remembering the things in the past that were unnecessary. Like this year, I think I spent around $300 to $400 on him. When he came over this year, when he came over this year, I bought him $400, dude. I spent $400. Number one on 2 to 3 pizzas, and then I got him a fucking hat and ice cream, which equivalated over to $400. And he had his own money. He just didn't want to spend his money. So he had me pay for it, since I was the one with the quote-unquote job. That was really sad to see. And then, I remember years back when he got a girlfriend in high school. This is when he started becoming more of a dick. Because we used to be really close pals. Like, we used to hang out almost every day and talk about shit. But he ended up getting a girlfriend, back in 2016. Like, late 2016. And everything started changing between our friend group. And I remember the times he would hang out with this girl. Fun fact is, this girl actually used to like me. What's up, Connor with 4 8s? Welcome. Like, this girl actually used to genuinely like me in high school. Like, had a crush on me and shit, and wanted to go out with me. But she rejected me in 9th grade because I was dating her friend, which was my ex. Which I broke up with her like 2 weeks later, and then she liked me, and then she asked me out, and years later she's dating my best friend. So it was kind of like an obvious sign. But every time I would try to talk to him and have a conversation, he would blatantly ignore me in my text, and I would hang out with my other friend, who was actually respectful. I think out of everybody in my group, I don't say the guy's name because he doesn't like me saying his name. Nobody does. But he would come over and hang out with me, and I would go over to his house and hang out. He was like probably the only friend that I had that would hang out consistently and consecutively with me. And then, like, when we wanted space, we would give each other space. You know, he was really cool. I liked him. He's engaged now, but other than that, yes. So he would hang out with her and, like, you know, ditch me for everything. And so it's kind of a blatant sign. If you're really friends with someone, you're not gonna ditch them. You know, I don't know. Me and Brandon Swag used to be really close. You know, we used to be so close, and then I think the clout. Glad to see you doing something you enjoy. I hope the streaming works out for you. Thank you, man. Yeah, I love streaming and playing video games and shit. It's fun. But no, we just used to be so close, and it hurts me right now. It still hurts me and pains me in my heart that a person I used to call friend, a person I used to call my friend, would leave me for Cloud, and also leave me for Brandon Berry. You know, see where that. I tried to tell Brandon Swag about Barry and how much of a bad influence he was, and all the crazy shit that he did, and he didn't believe me. You know, he didn't think nothing of, because Barry's an ass kisser. You know, Barry likes to kiss ass all the time and suck dick. So, and let me tell you something, I'm not against gay people. I support the LGBTQ. But I just like to disrespect Barry, so if I sound like I'm offending anybody, I deeply apologize. It's not my intention at all. But Barry sucks dicks for a living. You know, he likes to kiss everybody's ass and suck their dick just whenever he feels like it, and then when he gets what he wants out of everybody, he ends up leaving them and never talking to them again. And then when he wants something, he comes back. That's pretty much who Barry is. When he wants something, when he wants something, that's when he comes around. So he's basically using Swag for whatever reason. I have no idea what it is. He's definitely not friends with him, though. Like, I'm pretty sure he's over him 100%. But that's what Barry did to me, which is why I stopped being friends. And because, you know, I learned that he was a pedophile, and I don't even know what else. I think he's like a furry and a dog fucker, I heard, but I have no idea who tells what's going on. I mean, I don't know what's true and what's not, but I just know that I know he's a pedophile, though, and a groomer, which is really fucked up, in my opinion. Another reason why, but the main reason, it's not just because of those reasons I stopped being friends with him. It's because he was rude when he came over to my house, and, you know, he would only talk to me when he needed something or wanted something in particular. What's up? How, though? So, yeah, but going back to Swag, it disappoints me to see him focus on, you know, clout and followers, and think that's all that matters in the world, and when in reality, you know, there's more important things in social media, you know, even I know that. Yeah, Swag, but yeah, as Busy Boyo says, the two of them talk major shit behind my back, which is true. I've been seeing that a lot lately. They've been just talking shit consecutively behind my back. It's very annoying. Like, I don't talk shit about them as much, but now, at least not anymore. I used to, but I just realized it's not worth it, you know. I'm better than them in every single way, and I don't have to be afraid to admit that. I think one of the reasons why they stopped talking to me is not just because things are kind of stale and stuff, but they see that I'm actually a little more happier and more successful than them. Like, they see that I got my car and my license and maybe some things that they want that they don't have. Maybe they see that and they're like, fuck Zach, I hate him so much or something. I have no idea what the reason is. Like, as soon as I showed Brandon Swag my Xbox Series S, he kind of got a little, I don't know, he just kind of stopped talking to me. I don't know. It's whatever, though. You know, it's not that big of a deal. It's just, I've just noticed that. But as of you guys know, this is the whole point, is I'm not friends with him and I'm not talking to him anymore. Which is sad because I wanted Brandon Swag in the Scary Movie as, like, the guy in the background who would, like, give the main character information about the town. And then the other guy would have a segment where he even has his own psychological demon, and I would have Brandon Swag be the actor in that, because he would probably play that part pretty good. But yeah, you know, it's not working out, so maybe I'll just make my own shit, you know, and I'll find somebody else to play the part. I have a couple people who might be willing to, so it just sucks, you know, but it's whatever, guys, you know. And I got you guys, you know, I got the Zootang, you know, I'm happy, I'm content, and I don't really need anything but myself and you. You know, so when I come on, you know, here, it's always a blast, you know, and I don't need to worry about anything, so. I tried to catch that, I failed miserably. Anyways, if I have plans with my friends eat pizza and get some Mountain Dew, but a hot girl says she's going to bang me at her house because her parents aren't home, is it okay if I ditch my friends? As long as you get back to them and don't ignore them 100%. That's the thing is, okay, you can ditch your friend. Okay, the thing is you can ditch your buddies to go fuck a girl. Okay, that's that's a guy thing. That's a dude thing. Okay, pretty sure any guy would do that because girls are girls, and you know, we need a little bit of that gushy stuff every now and then. But as long as you get back to your friends, like once you're done doing your business and you're not talking to them, and as long as you get back to them in time, you know, not like wait a day, because that's what Brandon Swag would do, is he would hang out with his girlfriend and then not text me till like 2 days later, which was like, dude, are you okay? Is everything going on right? You know. So just always get back to your homies within like the first 24 hours. You know, like you can do it, but just make sure you get back to your homies. You know, don't like leave them and don't like talk to them for a bit, because then it's kind of like, it is kind of like you're ignoring them, which is one of the main reasons why I stopped talking to Brandon Swag and Barry. Is that they would just ignore me all the time. Oh, you know, I got people now who won't ignore me and who will listen and who will give me advice and give me the right things when I need it, which is cool. I mean, those are real friends. That's basically the zoo thing. You know, they when I need something or need somebody to talk to, or when I want to hang out, they'll hang out when they can. You know, they let me know when they're very consistent and consecutively with it, which is why I consider them one of my close friends, because loyalty lies in our friendship. You know, they're my dogs, my homies. We just played Roblox the other day too. That shit was really awesome. We played on this really big, cool map, and we had fun. Anyways, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna go, but I'll stream in a couple days, maybe like Monday or Tuesday, because I got work on Thursday, I think, next week. I can check my schedule. I'll let you guys know soon. But as always, this is Mr. Strum, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Peace. Rock on. This thing will turn on. Yeah, that's all I really want to do is have a conversation, but yeah.